Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. So this is my review for Batman Cape Crusader episode 5. This is the episode with Harley Quinn. Again, spoilers. Spoilers for majority of my reviews. Just make sure there's always spoilers warning in the beginning of the videos. I say it a couple times that way. If you haven't checked out the episode, go check it out if you're interested. And then come back and definitely check out this review. So this episode focuses mainly on Harley Quinn. It starts off with Batman chasing down some villains and some bad guys and stuff like that. And he runs into a bad guy. It looks like King Tut. You know what I mean? From the '60s Batman show. So of course he takes him to Arkham and stuff like that. It transitions over. You see Harley Quinn, Ray Montoya, Barbara Gordon, everything like that. So they're talking. They have a friendship amongst the three of them. But it's something different. Like I said, they changed Harley up in this one, but Harley, she kind of has a crush on Montoya on this one. So they changed Harley in this one. Not only, she's a lesbian portrayed in this series, but at the same time, she has a crush on Renee Montoya, which is different. So as you can see, as the episode goes along, you see that there's a bunch of, let's say, a lot of men in Gotham who have a lot of money, a lot of influence, stuff like that. They start disappearing. And stuff. And then you see that Harley Quinn, she's the one behind it, but at the same time, she has money and stuff like that, but she has them kind of trapped up, one dressed up like a clown, the other one's dressed up like a baby, a king. They're just like dressed up as like different, characters and stuff like that. And she's like the main jester. So Harley Quinn. So one thing I will say from my pros, Harley Quinn's design is a lot creepier in this one. It's a lot creepier. It's a lot darker. Instead of the red and the black, it's like gold and black, the black lipstick, white face paint, and the gold. So Harley Quinn is completely different in this iteration. She's a lot darker, and I think it sets the '40s setting. You know what I mean? So, and her personality completely flips. Remember how she was bubbly all around in the original, even in the comic book, she's bubbly outside of makeup and inside. In this one, she has more of a bubbly personality, more of a friendly personality outside of the costume. In the costume, she's like real dark, real serious. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I will say. I did like how they did that twist with Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? So as the episode goes on, Batman's also discovering, he's also doing, solving the case about stuff like this. And him and Barbara go to Harley's, they find out, oh man, it leads back to her. So they go back, and that's when they have like a big confrontation at Harley's mansion and stuff. Batman has a little fight scene with the, the guys who are dressed up. It's a little something, like I said, nothing to write home. Harley, then he's caught up in one of the glasses. So as Harley's about to set off, the house to explode, Barbara finds out that Batman's trapped. She goes and tries to get him out the glass and everything like that. That's when she realizes, oh, Harley, you're behind this. And Harley's like, no, we got to go. Barbara's like, we got to save him first. So as the house explodes and everything like that, they're both falling, to their death and everything. Well, Barbara has her on the ledge like, yo, let me go. Harley's like, I'm not going to jail. So as they both fall, Batman swings in and catches Barbara. You see Harley fall down to the ground, to the rocks where the water is. So it was a pretty straight episode. And at the end, you see Montoya and Harley. Well, in the beginning, in the middle of the episode, Harley and Montoya, they're on a date. But as you can see, she tells Montoya at the end, hey, meet me here at the, meet me later on. So Montoya's waiting, and she gets, payphone. She said, sees the phone call. Harley's right there. She's on the phone and says, hey, I'll see you later. So in my head, I'm like, hold on, man, didn't she just fall to the ground? Hey, it's comic books. You know what I mean? It's comic books. Nobody stays dead in comic books, except for like Uncle Ben and Batman's parents. So I was like, okay, cool. Overall, me personally, the episode was straight. It was straight. It wasn't my favorite. I still love the Clayface episode, and I like the Catwoman episode more than this one. But I probably put this above the Firebug, Firefly, and the Penguin episode. So it's probably sitting 3 for me. You know what I mean? Like I said, the pros was I love Harley's design. Well, I liked Harley's design. I liked her design with the gold and the black. I thought that was different. It was cool. Arkham Asylum. Arkham in this one is like a resort, man. It's like all white. It's clean. It seems like, man, they got funding, man. They got big people like funding this prison. So it's like all nice and clean. I thought, okay, for the '40s setting time that it's in, that makes sense. And like as it goes down, it gets more run down and more grungy. I kind of like how it starts out, and like, I can see where they're going with that. So yeah, overall, it was a cool episode. Like I said, I go 7 out of 10. Maybe, 7 out of 10. I can't remember why I rated the last one, but this one, I say 7 out of 10. You know what I mean? I liked it more than the Firebug and the Penguin, but not more than Clayface and Catwoman. You know what I mean? Especially Clayface. I love Clayface episode a lot. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty decent episode. Cons, like I said, one thing I can say about DC this is me as a comic book fan and stuff like that. DC Comics is trying their best over the last couple of years of really distancing Harley and Joker. They're really trying to to distance the two of them, because they were the couple and stuff like that. But Harley's the classic trope of good girl gets called up with a bad guy. In today's Hollywood, that doesn't rock anymore. With women empowerment and everything like that. You know what I mean? Because Harley, she suffers from being around a bad guy and stuff like that, being abusive and stuff. Because Joker, if you go back and look at the Batman animated series episode Mad Love, that's a dark episode, man. Joker's putting his hands on her and stuff like that, knocks her out a window, almost kills her. So Harley suffers from falling for the wrong guy, you know what I mean? So, and that was always their relationship. What made Harley so interesting, what made her so lovable, was that she was such a bubbly character, you know what I mean? She was really bubbly. She was Joker's contrast and stuff like that, but at the same time, she's still a serial killer, bro. She still killed people with that, man, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I see DC really trying to distance the two of them, and now, later on she gets a relationship with Poison Ivy, even though they were always kind of like, friends. Even in the show, it was kind of hinted at, it could be something more there. And then later on, DC Comics kind of made them a couple in this one. Then they made Harley, in this episode, this series, she's with Montoya. So Harley's, I guess they're trying to make it like she's bisexual, you know what I mean? So Harley and the Joker really they're really distant, you know what I mean? They're not the same as when they really started out. And I see DC Comics really doing that. So I liked how her look was in this one. But overall, what DC is doing with Harley, you know what I mean? Because she's one of their most famous characters, they're really trying to separate her from that narrative of she's with an abusive guy and she can't leave him. You know what I mean? So I see where they're going with this. But overall, as far as the episode, it was a cool episode. Like I said, I go 7 out of 10. Don't forget to look for more reviews. I got more reviews coming up. I'm trying to finish the series up. That way I can get them out for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about it. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll see you soon.